This was the single best thing that I invested in for myself in 2024.
I absolutely 10 out of 10 recommend this class.
Have been working on writing a book for Melissa's company. It's called Heartache, Habits, and Hope, and it initially started as like kind of a self-deprecating memoir that just like answered the kinds of questions that people were constantly asking about how like getting into farming and how I learned how to use tools and all these things, having or take care of animals, having never done any of this. And it honestly turned into just a guide to how to squeeze more out of your life. Before I put this out in the world, I want to test it against some other people and see if the things that have worked for me actually work for other people too. So I actually at first I iterated my way to where we are right now. I made a little workbook of just assignments to give my friends who were also chaos monsters. And I was like, hey, do these 5 little workbook assignments and see if this helps you kind of get out of where you're at. And it really helped them. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. That's great. We turned it into this online group cohort thing last fall. We had 75 people join us, and it basically was it started out as like a 12-week long accountability meeting where we got together and we went through different exercises. I'd massively expanded the workbook at that point. We went through the different exercises and we just talked about life and tried to help each other solve our problems, and it has kind of turned into more than that. And so we're going to do that again, because as it turns out, we got of the 75 people that were in it, life happens. Some people don't finish, some things come up and things like that. But we had 55 people who sent back in legitimate, incredible, transformational stories that make me to weep to even think about.
Like everybody else, I was feeling overwhelmed by multiple projects and a never-ending to-do list, and I felt like I was spinning my wheels and just never getting anything done. But the Habits and Hope cohort really helped me shift my mindset. I got organized and I finally was able to break free from the shame spiral that was holding me back from actually getting things done that I wanted to accomplish.
This class is amazing. I went into it with a perspective of trying to get organized in my life and thinking that was going to be with projects that I have going on, or maybe just getting rid of some clutter, things that I've got going on at the house. Absolutely came away with things being decluttered in my brain, opening up just some avenues of being able to share my thoughts and feelings and expressions that I have probably put on hold for way too long. That is a highlight of the class to me, being able to open up and be vulnerable in a safe space. It takes a lot for me to do that, but this group is amazing. The people that I've met through this, the friendships that I've made, these guys I can talk to anytime. I still have never met them in person, but we have a lifelong bond.
I'm so proud of both of them. And we had so much fun together. And I mean, what Hannah said is right. These are I haven't met a lot of these people in person, but they're relationships that I will have for the rest of my life, because boy howdy, when you do hard stuff together, the best thing about doing hard stuff, especially when you do it together, is that then you have people to celebrate with you on the other side, and the people help you remember that, hey buddy, remember when you did that hard thing? I was there, I watched you do it, you could do it again.